The streetlight hums a lonely tune tonight. Your shadow lingers in its fading light. A crumpled note lies broken on my floor.
What is up, everybody? JFS here playing Minecraft tonight, back on the JFS fan server. And brought some stuff back here. I'm gonna put it all away. We're actually gonna go check out the shop real quick before we start working here. But yeah, let's go head over to Jaysano Land and check out our Armor for Iron shop. This is my new. Just moved my nether tunnel over one because apparently somebody lives down here. Apparently that piece of carpet went in there. Okay, we just got one shirt. Yeah, the Armor for Iron business is going pretty good. It's kind of tough trying to keep up with everything. We're down to 24 iron blocks. But Mary Gamer set up a hit list shop. You can go tell them to prank people or kill people for you, which is pretty cool. Wouldn't be surprised if Scott or Kusag ends up taking advantage of that. Though I don't know why they would have a third man involved in their battles. But yeah, UHC has been kind of sporadic. My upload times are very slow. They can be anywhere from 2 hours to, in this case, 8. I did have a video that I actually scrapped. It was a JSAM fan server video, so it wasn't entirely important. I could easily re-record those. But it was a 10-hour upload. And I was like, oh, hell no. And so I canceled it and re-recorded. So we're going to chop down some trees. I have an idea for some flooring that we're going to try. Let's see, what's next on the list real quick? Minecon 2013. It's going to be in Orlando this year. And guess where I live? An hour and a half away from Orlando. Am I going to Minecon itself? No. But I will be going to Orlando and I will be in the area. I will be hanging out with the people who are going, and as of right now, the unofficial list includes myself, Adrian, Kip, Rulon, and Jaysano. Of course, Jaysano already mentioned he was going in one of his videos. But yeah, I will at least be in the area. Going to make sure I have enough money to go. Right now, I'm saving my pennies, and I gotta make sure I don't spend much money, if any at all. I mean, I haven't been to Orlando in quite a while. Last time I had gone, I actually only drove through it to Kissimmee, which is just south of Orlando. Did some ice skating. So this is kind of the idea I had for the floor plan. It'll be like a 4x4, and oh, it's not going to be 4x4. There'll be stairs here, so we'll start here, like so, kind of like that. And then we do this, and in these little gaps, I don't know if I want birch. No, birch is too bright. I think I wanted spruce in the middle. It's going to be a lot of spruce. Yeah, that looks nice. Probably not the most appealing design. I know that the lobby for giant skyscrapers is usually some sort of tile or marble or, you know, something fancy. I think that looks okay. It looks cool. I don't know, I'll have to try it on a slightly larger scale and see how I like it spanning the entire... I don't even know if it's going to be on the entire thing, but it's definitely going to be in a lobby. I just want to mention real quick, a bit of a celebration. Not really going to do anything special for this, but I have hit a bit of a milestone, but apparently I have reached 50 subscribers. So my subscriber wall on the Equilibrium server will need a bit of an update. I'm proud of it, but at the same time, I'm kind of worried about it because I'm going into the army in November, and if I get, you know, more subscribers, it's gonna be a bit awkward having a rise in subscriber count and have me not make any videos anymore because I'm away for basic training. But I think it's pretty cool to have 50 subs. I forget who, I think it was Max. He mentioned on his latest UHC that he had a certain amount of channel views, and then I got curious to check out myself, and turns out I have 50 subscribers. So sweet. I've got I got the army in November. I'm training for that, which is quite exhausting. It's definitely way ahead of my league right now, and I'm not kind of contemplating whether or not I should not quit, but like work out on my own, because the workout that we're doing in the military, or that we're doing with the recruiters, is just a few levels ahead of me. So I don't know. I gotta go tomorrow, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna go, but we'll see. I might just go somewhere by myself and work at my own pace for now. I have 3 weddings that are coming up that I don't know if I'm going to attend any of them. But yeah, I have both my cousins and one of my friends are all getting married. So, and my parents are going to be away for my older cousin's wedding, and so I will be left to take care of their dogs. And so yeah, I'm gonna have to go take care of them, feed them, take them out. So that will take some time out of my schedule, as well as a kind of a bigger factor in the fact that my brother mainly lives with my dad. And so while they're away, they're going to be in New Hampshire. I believe my brother will be staying here the entire time that they're gone, and I believe that will be at least a week. So, he will have school, so he'll be gone for school, and I have to take him to and from school. I mean, I'm getting paid for all this, so I guess it's alright. Yeah, while he's at school, I guess I can record, edit, and upload. But, while he's here, I won't be able to do anything, so basically, I will not be recording videos. I will not be on the server at all in the evenings. Glad the sun's coming up, because this is really annoying. Spend all my arrows. This is why I lose so much armor. Here comes another one. There's another one over there. But yeah, I have 3 weddings. I don't know which ones I will be attending. I know I'm invited to one. I'm part of the crap, why don't I remember the name of it? Is it the grooms? We're groomsmen. Yeah. But yeah, so I will be attending that one. I think that one's in September, October. That one I will be gone for, and apparently there's supposed to be some sort of bachelor party of some sort. That's gonna be kind of awkward for me, I think, because I am an introvert and do not like to attend such parties with people I barely know. And bachelor parties are usually fairly wild and crazy. I'm probably just gonna stay in the background and try to avoid as much as I can. Might be a bit of a downer in that department. But yeah, I have another cousin getting married, and I don't know what's going to happen with that. But that's in New Hampshire, so that might not be one I'm able to attend, unfortunately. It'll be nice to go back up to New Hampshire once before I leave, but it would be a very busy schedule for me, and money is always an issue in my life. November 1st through the 8th, I will be at Minecon, and then 9th and 10th, I will be spending time with my family, and then 11th, I will leave for basic training. So, I think November 11th is Veterans Day, now that I think about it. For the U.S., it's Veterans Day. That's pretty convenient that we'd be going into basic training on Veterans Day. So let's do a little bit more over here. Not really sure what I'm going to do in the entryway itself. Right here. I might just do a lower version of this. So yeah, I don't have much time left. Not much time to get in shape. Main thing I'm worried about is running. I think I can handle the rest of the workouts okay, but it's definitely going to be the running portion that I need to work on. And unfortunately, I learned the last time I did PT with the recruiters, I learned that I'm definitely not fit for running. I've gotten a donation from Adrian. He sent me $10, and that is definitely a big help. And I thank you, Adrian, because now I have officially purchased XSplit, which means I will be having my going away party, which is awesome. The only problem that I face right now is when I'm going to do it, because like I said, I will be at Minecon the week leading up to me leaving for basic. I was going to do the weekend before Minecon. Unfortunately, that is a weekend that my brother will be here. It'll be his computer time. So I would have to do that the week before, which would be the 19th and 20th. So that's when I am planning on live streaming for my going away party. Hopefully everything goes smoothly. I might do some test live streams between now and then, just to work out some kinks. Like I need to figure out how to add Mumble and Skype and get those to work. I think that's everything I wanted to update. Mainly updates, working on a floor design. It is a bit, now that I look at it, it is a bit busy looking. So I'll run an endurance test on it and see if I like it over time. But for now, I'm going to hold on to it, see how it goes. And we're back at Jason Land. Gonna check out the death games real quick. Alan Bucks, who is not online. All right. I think the death games have been quite quiet lately, so that's pretty good. I've had Oddsboy and Gurhi try to attack me, but both of them have failed, and thus I got 2 diamonds out of that. Unfortunately, it seems like we have our old nether hub back. I'm not really sure what caused that to happen, but yeah, the old hub is back. So I have to find my way back to my place. Oh, I was on Tylerk's. Okay. Because I was actually spawned at my base and was going to head back to Spawn Town to check out the death games and ended up on Tylerk's tunnel. So, I guess we gotta find our way back through this way. Tylerk, I'm probably going to steal a thing or two, like a bit of wood, if I can find any. Hope you don't mind. I'll leave something. Wood stuff. Sorry, I didn't mean to snoop in people's chests. So, this is pretty much all I've been doing since the last episode. Been adding more glass. I'm gonna need a lot of glass. And this is just a section of the skyscraper. It's gonna go up, probably the sky limit, assuming that I can do that in time. I'm going to at least get this done before I go to basic. And this is all going to be tile. I think last time we saw it, it was wood floor, and I did not like that at all. So tile floor it is. Yeah, I took my diamond armor off for now. Figured if somebody wants to take me on in the death games, I'll make it a little bit more fair. Because I do kind of find it unfair that, well, I don't know if it's unfair, but you know, the person who's getting attacked in the death games has the advantage by having the better armor and better weaponry, whereas the person who's trying to kill them, the only advantage they have is the element of surprise. Ellen's on. Wonder how long Ellen's gonna stay online. Should go check the. Should go see if his name's in the death games again. Alright, Let's hop through the portal. I don't see anybody here right now. I don't know where... Oh, I know where he would be. I just don't know if he would be there when we get there. Oh, somebody's already out searching. Interesting. Let's put this away. Put the, I want the sword to go away, at least. And my bow. And my silk touch pick. And at least one shovel. The rest I don't really care about. Oh, he left. Damn it. Put this back, I guess. You got away this time. So I know that a lot of these videos have been a lot of talking and not much activity, unfortunately, because what I'm doing right now is kind of monotonous and kind of bland. You know, I'm just kind of digging dirt and then placing these on there. Kind of wish I recorded that segment of the death games. I do have something that I'm going to upload later, or upload with this probably, that you'll probably enjoy. I know somebody who probably won't enjoy it, but you'll have to see why. Oh man, it's epic! It's epic!
feels wrong.
I actually just spawned at J-Sam Land and was on my way back to my base. I saw the sign relating, to the elevator at your base, but could you detail a more specific location with blocks? Basically at the end of the previous episode, I mentioned wanting to build an elevator. I am actually planning on restarting a new build. I may need an elevator in the future. When I was talking about blocks, I was just wondering what materials you needed. But no worries. So I'll stick that back in there. So yeah, that's the main reason why I am recording. This is actually the same day as the previous recording that I did. I'm going to build something different than the skyscraper that I originally planned on doing. The skyscraper just seemed like such a bland and monotonous task that I didn't really have much interest in it, and instead I have kind of taken my off time and worked on that secret underground base that I have, and now it's a semi-secret underground base. Let's go take a look. I haven't taken anything down yet. As a matter of fact, I finished the floors, the flooring, mostly. Still got this little bit done, but I got all this done. So yeah, I think I want to change this out, which means I'm going to have to take down all that glass. I'm going to have to take down all this frame. I want to build the Tampa International Airport, and I actually have it up on Google Maps right now. It's actually pretty cool. We're going to, I think it should fit in this area. If not, I can always trim back there and over here. Have to take that down though. We're going to take all this down is what we're going to do. And I've got these Touch of Silk and Good Fortune. So, you know, but Tampa has this structure. It's like a it's right on top of the terminals, and it's this giant disc that's like 5 or 6 stories tall. Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 stories up, and then it does this crazy weird looking, it's like a 3-pronged, it's kind of like this. Not exactly like that. It's a lot more curved and everything. Like that. No, not really. That just looks naughty. And then on top of that is another smaller disc, which looks like an observation tower. But we're going to build that. And hopefully I have enough time before basic training to actually do that. Yeah, I don't know how big exactly it'll be, but it should be able to fit in this area. So the only thing I need to update, since this is the same day as the last episode, is that I did die in the death games. I'm up to 30 deaths. I was helping Scott and Rad search for one of their animals. Scott's ocelot had escaped, and I had come over to lend a hand. I had found the ocelot and spent 10-15 minutes just chasing it around and yelling endlessly through chat about how I found the damn thing and nobody's listening to me. But yeah, I've finally gotten the ocelot back to Scott's place and put it in one of the houses when Tyler popped through the portal. I think he was invisible at the time because I never saw him, and I was typing in chat that I'd put the ocelot in the house, and Tyler killed me while I was typing. We are going to need all this glass, definitely. I do have a bunch of sand back at my secret underground base. Yeah, that secret underground, I don't remember how that started. I think it started around the same time that Scott and Kusog started declaring war on each other. I don't remember how I ended up building the base right where it was, but apparently ended up making an underground base, and I've kept it a secret. I've kind of reinforced the shallow caves that lead to it with wood, and then covered it over. So let's start taking this frame down, I guess. Then we can deal with the rest of the, I'll do the rest of the glass off camera. But yeah, so trying to think of anything to talk about. I guess I can talk a little bit about basic training and my thoughts and feelings on the whole thing. Because I've talked about it a little bit, about how I feel about going to basic and all that. The number one reason why I'm doing this is because of my money woes, and I hope that going into the Army helps with that. Going to be interesting, definitely. And let's see, the biggest challenge that I'm definitely going to face going into the Army is the physical fitness part. Because as I mentioned in the past, I'm not very physically fit. I've never really been athletic. In high school, we had junior ROTC, which is like the high school military. Definitely not as rigorous as the real thing. That I was fairly active in, you know, did weekly physical training, stuff like that. But, never really put any serious effort into it. I didn't slack off. Like, there were some people who would join ROTC just because it's an easy A, and that is definitely not how I roll. I definitely enjoyed the class, and I always put an effort into it. I just never, like, extended my workout routines beyond ROTC itself. So yeah, I was fairly decent, and I was definitely kept my thin stick-like figure. So going into the Army is definitely going to be an interesting struggle with the physical fitness part. Yeah, besides that, it's just going to be interesting, definitely. So, but yeah, it should be interesting. There is one other small thing that I'm a bit nervous about, and that's being a gay guy in the military, which I'm not too concerned about it, because I've always followed a the don't ask, don't tell policy. I'm not necessarily hiding it. If you ask, I will definitely tell you the truth. But otherwise, I'm not going to flaunt it or anything. I'm just going to keep it to myself. So I'm not entirely too concerned about it. I mean, there's been a lot of good things that have been made towards such things as those. The military now will acknowledge same-sex marriages now. When I went to MEPS, the Medical Entry Processing Station, part of the stuff that they talked about there, they gave us a little pamphlet in the beginning. One of the things was about, specifically on there, that the military identifies a couple as one man and one woman. So it's pretty good to see that that's been repealed, and I don't have to worry about that anyways, because I'm not married. But yeah, it's just, you know, general concerns about if for some reason I end up outing myself, you know, how will people react? And so far, I've only had a couple people react negatively. I don't know what my dad's stance is on it. He kind of freaked out in the beginning, but he either accepted it or he completely forgot about it. But I had one friend who was who completely denied it. He was the only friend of mine that wasn't okay with it. Yeah, he didn't like me any less for it. He just kept saying that I was joking, and he never believed me, basically, or refused to believe me, I guess. Which is a shame because he's a hilarious guy. So yeah, it was him. My dad and my stepmom kind of freaked out about it. I still don't know what their stance is on it. And my grandmother's, you know, old-fashioned. She seems to accept it overall, but she still doesn't believe in the whole thing, the whole movement. So she's not okay with the whole idea. Did that creeper really despawn before the arrow hit him? That is one lucky creeper. You lucky bastard. But yeah, so luckily my coming out to people has been generally accepted. It seems like everybody on the fan server doesn't seem to make any big deal about it. Haven't heard any opinions against it. You know, I can pretty much assure that the majority of people on this server is perfectly fine with it. Yeah, there's no XP over here. I think the arrow despawned, but that creeper should have been dead, but chose to log off at the last second. Cheaty little bastard. Yeah, going into the military, I'm slightly worried about it because it's a testosterone-filled job area. The military is, you know, everyone from the recruiters to people I've talked to while at MEPS, all talking about getting the girls and everything, and I'm just sitting here like, yeah, girls, right, those things. Just got one last section to do here. Then I gotta take out this whole frame here. As this episode will be the demolition, and then the next episode will start in the actual work. But, yeah, so that's a thing. I wouldn't be surprised if I end up in fitness training company. They actually have that. If you fail to meet the physical fitness requirements, they'll basically pull you aside and run you through fitness training company. Basically, all physical fitness. You know, every day you're working out on something. Now we go down. I think the... Oh. Okay. Because as I'm digging down, it's like registering me as like a couple blocks above. I think it's because of the ladders. Interesting. Anyways, I don't really know how the basic training goes from here. I do know that I have to go to MEPS one last time. It's kind of like the hub before I leave. I don't think I have to do any extra medical stuff because I've already qualified. I do have a very wandering mind. I don't intend for it to do that, but you know, it's just always being creative, always trying to. There are plenty of times where I find myself drifting off into my own head when I shouldn't be. Oh, it's raining. Jeez, I keep forgetting that the mine shaft is like right here. The mine shaft right next to my base.
I hold a picture frayed around
Yep, there it is.
a memory that's
Let's get out of here before I turn this into a caving episode. I guess real quickly I should address the equal server folks. In one of my equal server videos, I was talking about why I was gone for so long, and I mentioned my lack of interest and money woes and everything, and it kind of got Smidge a bit down or something, because he suggested to close the equal server down, and I definitely do not want that to happen. For one, to sound selfish for a second, I would like to have that part of my my going away party to tour that server, and for some reason I can't download the map for myself. Every time I download it, it acts like an empty file. But yeah. Ow! Ouch! I think Math the Mew is AFK. Gosh dang it! Get away from me, zombies. This is important. That was really weird. That's two weirdly random things that just happened to me. Alright, Skype is going to know. What is going on? This is a crazy episode. They say catch him and name him Sparky because apparently I'm a charged person. So, yeah, I gotta single out that clip and isolate it. The two weird moments today. What is up, everybody? Kelly here playing Minecraft, and I'm back on the JSam fan server. And I am cleaning up some messes down here. I completed the entire floor design only to realize that I have to take part of it down. Completed all the tiling. It's actually been kind of crazy for me with these flooring, but as you can see, I've started working on the circle design here. I actually recorded an episode of me doing that. That will unfortunately end up in the credits because I was recording credits footage for the previous episode and did not turn my settings back. Basically what I've done is built this circle. It is 10 blocks at the maximum point. I don't know what you would call it. And it's a bit bigger than the it's a bit bigger than the grid that I had for the skyscraper that I was initially going to do. So that's basically what I'm doing here, is taking out all the excess blocks here and going to replace all that with dirt. It's going to be a 5-block high design as shown by the door frame here. It's going to be 1 row of smooth stone, 2 rows of glass, and then 2 rows of smooth stone, and then rinse and repeat. It's going to be about 4 stories up. There are 6 people on, including myself. Mayor candidate Muckluck is among them, along with Adrian, ZGAP9, Tarlark, and Gurhui. He was the third candidate. To answer a quick question, why am I not running for mayor? 2 reasons. One, because the running for mayor thing, I believe it started before I got onto this server, or this map, I should say. And when I came back, I realized that there were people running for mayor, which is Muckluck, Mary Gamer, and Gur. And so the running for mayor deal had kind of simmered down a bit at first, and then it's only just recently that started to heat up again. The other reason why I haven't thrown my hat into the ring is because of me going to basic. It wouldn't be fair if I ran for mayor, became the mayor, and then disappeared for the next 6 months to 3 years. Wouldn't be fair for other candidates who may have lost. So, not saying that I would have won. And I also have no idea what I would be doing as mayor. So I think it's just kind of a more of a figurehead than an actual mayor. I'm not really sure if they're going to adopt any actual laws or anything. It's just kind of saying, hey, I'm mayor. So let's see, things to update on UHC Montage. I have released that. I had made a bunch of teasers leading up to it, and it has been officially released Friday the 13th, and people seem to be liking it. I definitely enjoyed making it. Had a little, not any issues, but there were a few moments where I was thinking, this doesn't look very good, people aren't going to like that, and it seems like everybody has enjoyed the content overall. So yeah, that was fun to make. Hopefully, if we have another UHC... Jeez, I covered up a lot of this cave system around here. Boop, boop, boop. I need 6. So yeah, that came out, and if you haven't seen it yet, definitely go check it out. I'll probably link to it in the description. So yeah, now I just need to add tiling here and glass there, and we'll be all good to go. So yeah, that is how that's supposed to look. And then we do 2 layers of smooth stone on top of that. And that would be the first floor. And I think these 2 would be entire floors. It's not just going to be a separation. It's going to be a 2-layer thick flooring there. My dog's kind of glitched out, unfortunately. He tends to get up when I come over and then sit back down when I go away. Might just be excited to see me. Okay, when that happens. Get him, puppy. Oh, you're sitting. You can't get him. Careful, he's on fire. And now so am I. So yeah, I think I might have my Going Away Party live stream on the 25th of October. Once I officially figure it out, I will post it on the Reddit and announce it in a future video. But we bought some tickets to the Tampa Bay Lightning and got some cheap seats. Originally, I was going to go to Ticketmaster.com to get my tickets, and we were going to sit up in the nosebleed section, the really high up section. I went to StubHub.com. The tickets that I got is section 122, which is a lower level section, and they were $30 each. Ticketmaster says they're about $70-something each for that section, and I got them for $30. And they were actually, I was afraid of extra fees going on top of that. Turns out that the fees is what totaled up to the $30, so I won't be paying any more than that. So I'm actually really happy about that. I didn't have to pay a ton of money, and I get to go see some hockey right before I go to basic training. Have to really kind of budget for that trip. Make sure I don't spend any unneeded money, or spend any needed money, I should say. I'm trying to think of other things I could get rid of before I go to basic, and there's really nothing that I have. I have the new 9 Inch Nails CD, which I'm actually am trying to sell, because I do have it, I do have a digital copy, so I don't really need the physical copy. And, nope, no takers. And we shall do one more row of smooth stone. I really need to get into shape before basic training. I have just a little bit over a month left. Been really kind of lacking in the working out department. Working out with the recruiters is too much too soon, and so I decided against working out with them and decided to prepare on my own, and have not really done much of anything of the sort, just mainly due to the fact that this is more fun and I don't like working out. So I need to really push myself to do it, get out and mainly work on running, because I can do push-ups and sit-ups no problem, but they want me to run a mile in 8.5 minutes, and I've never run a mile period all the way across. So yeah, I'm out of smooth stone, so I'm gonna have to get some more. I do know a place where I can get some, I just don't know if I'm allowed to take any, and apparently a horse has escaped. Hey you. Are you Luke, or are you one of... Yep, you are Luke. You don't have a saddle. I don't think I have anything to get you back to where you need to be. And we have a roof over our heads. I just finished this. I did borrow a lot of smooth stone from the witch farm. I made sure not to take any from storage. There were a couple block capturing devices that I took them from there. So, but yeah, we got a roof over our heads. I want to get into this house. Thank you. Let me put this away. Today we are going to at least outline the 5-story, the 3-spoked looking doohickey that is on Google Maps. It's on top of this gigantic cylinder that we have created. We have to make it pretty big, because we have to fit another cylinder on top of it. So let's grab these. Some smooth stone. We can always drop back down to get more. I believe I can make it to the top of this. Indeed I can. Alright, let's... Oh yeah, oh, yep, I do. Let's torch this up a bit. Get rid of this spider. 2, 3... 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, look. So that actually works out pretty well. So how this is going to work is we need it to run from like here towards the mill, and then it turns and then goes to here. This is just a very, very, very rough example. But then it would kind of run this way, curve about here, and end like here, or here. Because one of them is straight on, and then the other two are kind of like here, and then it comes down, and then back out to the other side, and then they both connect from here, and they'll go that way and that way. So it would have to be here, and then that would come around this way. The other side would kind of dip in and then go back out to this point. Wait. Yeah, that's right, right? Yeah, this is going to be very tricky. Of course, that won't be there. That will be on top of this, so... But, let's get rid of all this. I have to figure out how wide I need for this to be, because if I have that over there, then it's going to... Well, this is the outside edge. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or I could do 6 to keep it even. And then, I guess here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that would work. Then we go over here, and we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like that. So this piece has to connect there. This piece has to kind of dip in and then come out there. That piece has to connect over there. This one is definitely going to be the most difficult, because I have to make it dip in a bit and then come back out. Like, since this is the middle, it'll come into about here and then start making its way back out to there. And it actually overhangs the building itself. But yeah, the other two don't cut in at all. They're actually maybe I would say like a block or two away from the edge of this. Yeah, that seems about right. Well, let's work on this at least, because this will be a lot easier to do. I think I'm going to try doing this much, 6 blocks before I start turning, and we'll see how that works. But let's see, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not only did that not work, but it's off a bit by 2 blocks. And I need to go there is where I need it to be. This is right. This space is right. It just turns way too soon. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. That doesn't work. This works. 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I could, in theory, extend this. Let's just extend this whole thing by 1. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 2.
Trapped in black and white, a shadow in my dreams that holds me tight. The diner buzzes, but it feels so still. The coffee's cold, but time bends to my will. I trace your name in frost upon the glass. Each moment with you feels too far to grasp. The clock ticks soft, but each chime breaks my heart. A rhythm cruel that keeps us worlds apart. The wind, it whispers secrets to the night, but none can bring your silhouette to light. Faded from
It does look a little bit on the bland side on the outside here, because I'm just using smooth stone. But hopefully it comes out alright. I'm kind of known for making mass projects. Nothing like intricate, like if you've seen Rad's castle, she's building a castle and she's got this really intricate build going on. I mean, I can look at, you know, something like that and see, oh, she did this for these details and stuff, and you know, things like that. But when it comes down to actually building, nope. It's blocks and squares and massive polygons. Like this tri-spoke looking thingy was very out of my element. It's definitely a tough design to do. So yeah, after this level, I can like put a roof on it and then rinse and repeat 4 more times. Look at this. This is kind of a fountain feature that I have created. I was going to make farms up in this structure here, but it's not going to work out too well because of the shape of the building. So we're gonna have to figure out something different for that. But yeah, so I made this instead. I think it looks pretty cool. The water does start at the very, very top, flows down through all levels, just kind of goes directly through, ends up here where it splits off down from the 4 sides as well as the middle. So pretty big, something that's a pretty big deal, a little bit of an announcement. 55 subscribers. I think I mentioned it in a previous episode that I was looking for that. I don't know if there's one that got uploaded. But yeah, 55 subscribers. It's a milestone that I kind of set up for myself, in which come on, brain, let's work here. It's a milestone that I set for myself. 55 and 21 are my two favorite numbers, and we already passed 21 pretty quickly. So 55 was the next best thing. Unfortunately, as you are watching this video, I am currently away for the week. This video, as well as probably the two videos that you've seen previously, are part of a bit of a backlog of videos. My dad and my stepmom are currently away in New Hampshire, and in the mornings, in the mornings, I take my brother to school, and then I go to my dad's place, and I feed their German Shepherd. I take her out for walkies, and then I'm pretty much going to spend the day there, and then I will feed their German Shepherd again and take him out again, and then head home, in which my brother will be home and currently occupying this computer that I'm using. So, what that means is that I will not have any time to be on the server or edit or upload anything while I am gone. I'll be gone at least for the week, and I will have videos going up just to keep people busy. But after this, things are going to get a bit busy. I do have a wedding to go to later in October, and then I got my live stream, and then Minecon, and then I leave. So I actually don't have that much time left. And there goes Facebook. But yeah, 55 subscribers. It's a bit of a milestone for me, so I could do like a Q&A, I guess, which would be a pretty good idea. But there is more or less the finished product right there. Hop up here, make sure I'm not getting attacked from behind here. There's all the caves that we've cleared out. But yeah, I finished the little cylinder on top of the tri-spoke doohickey. And on top of that, I put a dome, which kind of complements the building. Turns out that the center of the smaller cylinder is not the center of the main building here. So when I built the water feature, it goes straight down the middle here, and while the middle is actually right there. So, but oh yeah, and my sword is Sir Maxus 2. I had a sword called Sir Maxus, and I went caving with Rad, Max, Posh, Cool, and Matthew, and yep, we went caving. We did a nice big caving session, and I accidentally threw my sword in the lava, and I'm up to 38 deaths, 2 from ender pearling. During abacaving, I fell, or right before abacaving, I fell down a hole. Right after abacaving, I got attacked by Rip CK, and then this 38th death, we were heading over to do caving, and Posh ender pearled into me as I was about to ender pearl off the side of a mountain, and he knocked me off the mountain, and I died. So yeah, let's continue this thing. I have to, I think I'm going to bring it out to this point and stop. So this is 2 blocks away, so to here. So we'll go doop, 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 and doop. Pink Eyes actually brought up something that's kind of interesting, which I'll explain here. For the UHC Season 2 montage, which I didn't completely explain too much of it, he wanted to know how I edited the whole thing. He thought I used Sony Vegas or something like that, which I only used Windows Movie Maker for that, and he was quite surprised. The whole process begins as the episodes were coming out. I gathered up all of the videos. I downloaded them with YouTube Downloader, and every video that came out, I would just kind of edit it and look for interesting clips, you know, things that were funny or epic or something else that might contribute to what's been going on. For my team, Team Ace of Spades, I already had all the clips. I edited them together. Or, not edited them together, but, well, yeah, kind of. And then I took all my favorite clips and singled them out and then saved them. And then I would go to, like, Team Cake or Death, and every time an episode would come out, I would edit. I would take them and I would edit out any clips that I wanted, and I would save them in a separate file, in Team Cake or Death's file. After I had gotten all of the videos downloaded, I started going through them all, and I brought them all onto one Movie Maker file, and I separated them using title screens. So I used the title screens to separate each group of clips. Stop it, Facebook. Upon doing that, I started kind of organizing them all together. I would start with the intro, which everybody's saying, okay, time to go, you know, match has started, and made sure to use Team Cake or Death's false start as kind of a way to separate things, save their clips for last, at least until Special died. And yeah, just kind of pasted the clips together, arranged them in the order that I deemed fit, edited out or got rid of other clips that I felt like didn't fit. You know, I had to get it down to a reasonable time frame. For the cake scenes and for all the scenes where it showed that somebody died, like there was Otsboy and Momo. And then, when Special was talking about having your cake and eating it too, and when they completed the cake monument, all of those, as well as Team Cake or Death's death, all that stuff was actually Team Cake or Death who did the editing on that, on their own videos, and I just took the clips and put them together. And then, once everything was pasted together, I gathered some music from Machinima Sound, started putting them in. I just kind of picked one and placed it where I wanted it to be. I don't think I really rearranged any of the music after I placed them. That is not where I want that to be. And so when it came down to it, I just kind of put the music there and kind of worked it around the clips. For the Nether scene, the music there, I actually put on a loop at one point just to extend it through that scene. And then there was another scene during my battle against Team Ace of Spades versus Scott and Posh that I kind of took the music and right around the end of the battle I actually greatly shortened the music. Anything extra that you may have seen was done by Cake or Death. Their music at the end of their horse battle, all the death screens that they posted, and the cake overlay that they had. I used quick jump cuts to mark like things that were happening in the same area, and crossfades were used for things that were happening in the same scene but in a different area. And then once the entire scene was over, kind of like the end of the Nether scene or the end of the horse battle scene, I put in a fade to black to kind of mark that that's the end of this scene. But yeah, nobody expected Firestar to win that. But yeah, that's how I edited that. Almost out of slabs here. So this episode is gonna end in a second. Hang on a second, but a little bit. For my 55 subscribers, I might have already posted this by now on Reddit or something, but I'm probably going to do like some sort of Q&A maybe. I think that'll be a nice, fun thing to do. And I'm not really sure if I'm going to do that in a video or if I'm just going to vlog it or whatever, but I'll figure something out. What is up, everybody? KYL here playing Minecraft, and I'm back in the J-Town fan server. I'm down in my semi-secret base. We're going to cave today. We actually have a lot of caves around here that I have fortune, because I will need these coals for my torches, and I'm definitely going to need the iron. I'm also looking for gold, because of my blocks for armor, which is still going pretty smoothly. When I made the switch from just iron to other blocks, it seemed to kind of slow things down a bit, but it seems like business is still going. I did have about 3 or 4 episodes go out while I was gone. Just kind of a bit of a backlog of videos here on the server. I'm going to announce some bad news. I was feeling a bit nostalgic recently and decided that I was going to check out some of the old Let's Plays and stuff that I had done. And so I went on to my videos and came to realize that a large portion of the videos that I recorded, they've been corrupted. The audio was corrupted for some reason, and I'm not really sure why. I know it has something to do with the headset that I had at the time, but yeah, every episode that included the original headset that I had, unfortunately the audio got corrupted on those. So I had to delete all of them. They were not watchable. All of my Neophyte Cavities videos, which was my original Let's Play series, that Mistress Mainland, which was another CTM map, Cluster Chunk, which was another CTM map, and like the entire first season of the Equal server, minus the very first 2 episodes, which were actually done with a broken mic. Not a broken mic, but a replacement mic, because my headset actually broke at that time. So I have episodes 1 and 2 of the Equal server, and then after that, it's like a big jump to episode 24, I believe. But yeah, so I lost a lot of videos, like over 50 videos had to be deleted. So there's a skeleton around here. You're messing with my brain. Skeleton. And are we back out to the ravine here? Yes, we are. Yeah, just when you think these caves are done, find some more. So yeah, I'm going to basic in a month. Basic training, Army basic training, November 11th I leave for Jacksonville, and then the 12th I officially go from Jacksonville to South Carolina. Kind of exciting, kind of scary. I haven't exactly prepped myself for this. I'm not as fit as I should be. So I'm definitely going to kick it into gear this month. Yeah, this weekend I got a Future Soldier Fun Day, which is basically we're just going to play sports and games and stuff like that. Just hang out, have fun. Next weekend I have my friend's wedding to go to. We have a bachelor party the Friday before. And then I got the live stream, and then I go to Orlando for the week for Minecon, and then and then I'm off to basic. Speaking of Minecon, we're starting to talk hotels. Talk hotels. Money's been still kind of finicky for me, unfortunately. I actually am kind of still running short on money right now. I got $80 for pet sitting for the week. Well, the money that I got brings me to a total of like $74. Because unfortunately, my credit card decided to make a payment and drop my funds to negative $6. Well, it was technically negative 11, but I had a few bucks in my savings. I should get more for selling my laptop. I haven't really heard anything from that. I shipped it out just before I started pet sitting, but I haven't heard from them yet. So we're talking about hotels and stuff, and Adrian's more I think Adrian is more comfortable with a higher priced hotel, but Rulon is definitely trying to get a cheaper one, and I'm definitely siding with Rulon here because I am the poor soul in the group. So I might have the three of them pick an option to pay for. I forgot. Oh, I don't have it anymore. But yeah, so you can choose between buying me food, paying for gas, or letting me skip out on a hotel payment. And if we choose a fairly cheap hotel, all those will be around the same amount. Because gas for me is like $30 for an entirely full tank. I could probably get away with doing like 25. What, double quarter pounder with cheese around here is about $8. But yeah, I should be alright. I would definitely suggest to those three that, to Adrian, Rulon, and Kip, that those three options are probably the best options to choose from. Like, I could probably pay for gas the entire way, no problem. It all depends on what we do and how far we drive. Like, Adrian wants to go to Miami, and even from Orlando, Miami is, like, 6 hours. Not 6 hours, maybe more like 4 or something like that. But it's a long drive, even from Orlando. I don't think we're gonna go to Miami. We're definitely we're definitely going to be going to the Kennedy Space Center. Adrian says that is mandatory. That will be $50. Should be fun. We're going to go to a hockey game. I haven't gotten the tickets yet. I've bought the tickets, I don't physically have them yet. I was kind of thinking, some of the lava pools around here are extremely deep. Do I have... no. So if I do fire resistance, I've always feel kind of weird. Not weird, but oh man. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. It's a whole under lava network down here that I'm afraid I'm afraid to go into. I still got 7.5 minutes. Just take another peek. See his lapis down here. Look, even goes further down in here. Like, I don't want to go down in here. Get me out. Gosh. What is this? If I didn't have all kinds of stuff on me, I would probably try going down there. But, no. That's okay. I think I'm going to not do that. I think I've exhausted this cave for the most part. About 2.5 stacks of iron. But, I think that will do for this episode, this extended episode, talking about my brief return, and my countdown to basic training in November 11th, Veterans Day, as it is known in the U.S. Kind of convenient that I leave on Veterans Day. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I'm going to continue caving for a bit. And my throat's going to continue to be all stupid. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I shall see you all next time. So you're building a giant pumpkin out here?
Oh yeah. Oh hi.
Hello.
Yeah.
No. 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 Stop it. What am I? No.
It is about time.